Greetings, my friend. This is Maerlande, coming to you from a road trip. You'll hear some background noise. Kind of an odd choice, but I'm out and about, driving the bus, and might as well do some video while I'm on standby. We're going to do turn number 7. Have a look, see what happened, and see what I should be doing, which may or may not be what I am doing. There's a battle of expansion in the Lovecraftian Sea. The results were very pleasing. No losses, and the killed -1 means I enslaved a unit. It's now mine. So that's advantageous. Let's watch the fight and see how it developed. It's a pretty basic setup. Same setup I had before. I have an Aboleth and a Mind Lord, my front squad, and my flanking squad. I also put everybody on hold attack so that there would be a little more opportunity for my couple of Gibidai, my Mind Lord, and my Aboleth to do some paralyzing and enslaving. Very successful. I think it's safe to say that's all we needed to see there. So let's have a look at the setup on the map. Starting back at my capital, I see unrest of 43, tax of 150. I did not catch that. I'm still carelessly chugging away. You'll notice, though, that I did not recruit a Gibidai last turn, or an Aboleth, I'm sorry, so there's no one to carry my free spawn. But let's have a look and see what I did do. Well, I'm doing something a little different. I'm recruiting a Merman Slave Priest. This will give me a mobile priest to bless my Gibidai. Now, the free spawn's going reasonably well. There wasn't really enough there to worry about it too much. As far as my armies in the field, I'm putting them all together to take out this crew of Ictiids. Now, Ictiids are tough. They can have nets, but the main ones are armored with a good shield and a reasonable weapon. They can be quite a problem for expansion armies. So you can see that I'm putting all my expansion armies together. This one here, this one, the largest one, and the additions with my starting commander coming all together. Once that's done, once we've taken these Ictiids, we can make some other decisions. There is no recruitment going on this turn except that one Merman. The point is that I want to be able to build another fort next turn. The fort I'm working on needs only 2 more months and already has its temple. The majority of my underwater forts will only have a temple in order to buy Polypal Mothers. I will put labs at key places, but I will have to use Aboleths or Mind Lords to ferry my magic beings around. Not a lot else. I'm not doing any site searching yet. There's no major action with my opponents. Everything's peaceful and quiet. I think that I am building up and preparing for my attack on land that I want to take province number 64. So I should be just about there if this is a successful fight. I think I will continue this video and move on to show turn number 8. 8 concludes much of the action that was developing here in 7. So let's load that up. Turn number 8, I've got everything ready to go to make all this video work simpler. In turn number 8, I've got a single battle. And Sati must have lost his first prophet. And a little bit of a random event. What happened? Some sharks. In the Lovecraftian Sea, no less. Well, there's nothing much I can do about that at this time. Let's check out the results of this battle. Minimal attrition. Very excellent. Lost almost nothing for a kill of 37 and 2 commanders, so that went extremely well. Let's watch and see why. There was no major changes to the layout, but I have 2 sets of flanking squads by bringing all those armies together. Oh, one small error. I should have held this closest flanking squad back, but it's working. It's getting into the back end of the commanders. There's a lot of paralyzing going on, probably some enslaving, but I can't really see any at this point. And the flanking was extremely successful. The draw to the front pulled all of the heavy Ictiids right up front. And they're starting to run. Well, we can see that that one went well. Little to do. I should make some changes to my script just to be sure that that second flanking squad is on hold attack. Let's have a look and see what action is developing in recruitment and movement. Here I have a commander has collected some basic tritons, bring them up towards where I may need them next in anticipation of the last underwater province. Oh, look at that. Sati took province 73, the Bay of Butt Pirates. Oh, I wish I knew butt pirates. Or maybe I don't want to know any butt pirates. Kind of a frightening concept. Now, what I have done here is I have put together my amphibious troops in a group, but kept my aquatics, and I'm going to make a tricky rush on province number 64. So let's have a look. Province number 64 has just some militias and archers. I only have one turn of scouting, so knowing the rules of scouting, I could be anywhere between 5 and 20 units. It's a 50% to 200% variation on scout reports. If we use the Y hotkey, we can take a look at the units that are coming. So what I plan for is let my prophet do some smiting, and a group up in the front is just a mixed bag of whatever I had. Hold an attack. Hopefully that will give the Gibbetite, the Mine Lord, and the Aboleth time for all of their mine blasting to do its job. And I started a fort. Now you'll notice that I'm putting my aquatic only troops, all the Tritons, heading towards that independent province. Action in other places, that's the Kelp Fortress. That guy's just on patrol. I like to use the N key a lot, so whenever possible I put basic commanders on patrol. And back at home I did some recruitment. I had enough gold after the fort to buy an Aboleth. That'll be useful. I can start bringing up some more free spawn. And my fort here in number 7 will be ready next turn. That concludes turn number 8. Turn number 8. Well, I hope you enjoyed this run, and I look forward to seeing you in game. Goodbye, my friends. Have a good one.